What's up, guys? Are you looking to scale your DM outreach, but you just have no idea where to get your age profiles or how to set up all the technical backend stuff so you don't get your accounts banned? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know from A to Z. So I'm going to cover where to buy the age profiles, where to buy your proxies, how to attach your proxies to your profiles, how to warm up your profiles correctly, and also what DM automation software you should use. So let's get right into it. So the first thing is you need to buy your age profiles, because if you go ahead and try to just create multiple profiles on your same IP address, they're just going to end up getting banned. So just save yourself the time and the energy and just go buy some accounts for a few dollars a piece. So the site that I recommend is bulkaccountsbuy.com. So once you go to their site, your screen will look something like this. Just come up here to shop. Actually, we don't even need to do that. So as you can see, they have a ton of different options. So they sell old Gmail accounts, LinkedIn accounts, Facebook, Twitter, it goes on. So for this example, you can either choose Facebook, but for this example, I'm going to use Instagram. Just click on select options. So now you can buy fresh, well, I don't recommend it, but they sell fresh IG accounts, which you don't want to use because you need aged accounts. So you're going to come down here and you're going to choose what type of aged accounts you want. Now, I recommend you just get the aged accounts that are 5 to 10 years old and they have no followers. And the reason that I suggest this is because let's just click on this and assume that you want to buy the aged accounts with 1,000 followers. Now, let's say you want to send 500 DMs a day, so you need 10 accounts. You can see how much that costs, $250 American for those 10 different accounts. Now, maybe you're somewhere in the world where your money is worth a lot less than American, or in my case, I'm in Canada. So $250 American, once I convert that, is almost, actually, I think it's more than $400. So that it can be quite expensive if you don't have much of a budget. So the reason I suggest that you just get the aged accounts with that are 5 to 10 years old is because, see, it's only $42 if you buy 10 accounts. So that's where you get your aged accounts. And the way that it works, it's not like a normal website where you would just go to like the checkout page, put in your credit card, and then boom, all of a sudden you get your accounts. So what you need to do is click on this little chat bubble down here, or whatever you want to call it. So you put in your email, press start chat, and then you basically just tell them, like, I'm looking to get 10 aged Instagram accounts that are 5 to 10 years old with no followers, or however many accounts that you plan on buying. So then what he's going to do is going to send you a payment link, like a Stripe payment link. So basically you just fill out all your information, pay for them, but then you're not going to receive your accounts for anywhere from 24 to 72 hours. So you might be wondering, like, okay, Jarrell, well, where's my accounts? And this guy scammed me. That's not the case. It takes a little bit of time to receive your accounts. And I kind of think that this guy is a one-man operation, because I've referred people to this site before, and they've told me that it's taken a few days for them to get their accounts. I've never experienced that. It's always been 24 hours, but I just want to give you a heads up. So now that that's out of the way, you need to buy your proxies. So a site that I recommend is webshare.io. And what you want is you want to get the static residential proxies. So you don't just want to buy these regular residential proxies or data center proxies or anything else. You want to get the static residential proxies. And then you want them to be private. So you don't want to be sharing them with other people. You don't need dedicated because that's just a little bit too expensive for what we're doing here. So once you choose static residential and private, you want to come down here and select how many proxies you need. Now, a lot of these sites, they don't allow you to just buy one proxy at a time. So let's say you needed 20 of them. You can't just say, oh, I need 20 or 15 or whatever the number may be. So for this site, the minimum you could buy is 25 proxies. Then you want to choose the bandwidth. So I've spoken with these people via chat, and they explained to me that 250 gigabytes per month per proxy is more than good enough because you're just attaching one proxy per every profile. So just to reiterate that, it's one proxy per every profile. So now you can see if you go over here, the price would be $24.37 American. So not too bad, pretty much, a dollar per proxy per month. Another thing I wanted to add is if you don't select anything down here, they'll just give you proxies from random places all around the world. So I would suggest getting them from the United States. So for this example, we're getting 25 proxies. So you just type in 25 under the United States, and you can see it doesn't change the price. It just allows you to get all of your proxies from the States. So now what you need to do is we need to set up an let me just make sure we're still on track. So now you need to attach your proxies. So you're going to need an anti-detection browser software. So you can use Hide My Account. There's a bunch of different ones. I like this one called Incogniton because they give you 10 free browser profiles for the first 2 months for free. And then after that, it's just $19.99 a month, which is quite affordable. So I'll just click on the pricing, just let you take a little look at that. So as you can see, 10 profiles, $19.99 a month. If you want 50 profiles, it's $30 a month. And let's face it, if you have 50 profiles rocking, at full tilt, sending out 50 DMs a day, that's 2,500 DMs every single day. So you're gonna make way more than $29.99 a month. So don't worry about the costs. So what you're gonna need to do is just click on try for free or purchase whatever package you want. But then what you need to do is you need to download Incogniton. So I already have it downloaded on my computer. Let me just open this up here so you can see. Okay, so now once you have that downloaded, you want to open it up. As you can see, I already have a bunch of profiles here. But what you want to do is when your screen looks like this, is you want to add a new profile. So then whatever the profile's names are that you receive from bulk accounts buy. So what I like to do is, let's just say this one of the accounts names was, Sarah John, just make up that name. I would put profile 1. That way, if something ever happens with that profile, I can actually go back and I know which proxies I'm looking at. Because if you're not keeping track of them, it's easy to get things mixed up, and then it's just a headache to try to figure it out. So once you name the browser profile, then you want to select your operating system. So me, I'm using a Mac, but if you're using Windows, you can click on Windows. So then you want to click Add Proxy. So now you want to click on HTTP proxy. So now I'm going to show you what to do with your proxies. So now you'll go to your proxy list, and don't worry if you want to try to steal these proxies. This is just on a free plan, just so I can show you for this demonstration. So you try to use them, they might not work because I'll also ask them to replace them just to keep everything safe. So anyways, what you want to do is come down here and copy this code, this proxy address, then come back to Incogniton. You're going to want to paste that right here, and then you want to add a colon. Then come back to webshare.io, grab this port number, then go back to Incogniton. Then you want to paste that in there as well. Then you want to grab the proxy username. So back to webshare.io, grab the proxy username, put that in there, pretty straightforward. Back to webshare.io, grab the proxy password, back to Incogniton, paste that in there. Then you want to click on check proxy. So as you can see, it says connected to proxy. When this lights up green, everything worked properly. If you can also double check by verifying. So let's say your proxy is from, somewhere, let's just say Ukraine. Then it will tell you the time zone and all that stuff. So once that all checks out, you want to click on create profile. So obviously that's not a real profile and we can't log in. So I'm going to show you what to do next. I'm going to go to one of my real profiles. So then if you click start, because this is where you're going to log into your Instagram accounts from, because you want it to look like you're logging in from different computers all around the world or all around the country, wherever it may be. So once you click start, you'll see that all of a sudden this new browser opened up. So in your case, you're gonna have to log into your brand new profile, set everything up, optimize your profile, to make sure that it's your profile now and not some person that's just random. So you're gonna need to buy followers for your account. So you could easily do that by just Googling, Instagram followers for cheap. You can go buy 1,000 followers for, $5-10. It's fairly inexpensive. So then you want to optimize your profile. So here's a picture, not a picture, here's what my profile looks like. So you just want to have your clear first and last name as your username. You don't want to have a bunch of big string of numbers here. You want to have some posts, so you don't need to have 43 like I have. I would suggest having at least 9 lifestyle photos. So nothing of you that screams sales, talking about case studies or different trainings, nothing like that. You just want to look like a normal person. Then you want to make sure you have followers. So you want to have anywhere from 500 to 1,000 followers. And like I had mentioned, you can just go on to Google. Just Google where to buy cheap Instagram followers, and there's many options. Then you just want to have your name here that's clear, that people can read. So you don't want to have like any nicknames or anything like that. Then you want to have your bio. You just want to have a clear bio. So nothing that screams sales or like, your offer or links to, landing pages or anything like that. Then I'll show you what some of my content looks like. So as you can see, it's, nothing that talks about sales, just lifestyle photos, places I've been, vacations, things that make you look like a regular person. That way, when somebody clicks on your profile, when they receive your message, and they go to look like, oh, who's this person? They don't automatically say, oh, yeah, okay, I got it. This guy's a salesperson or a saleswoman, and they have something to sell me, and I'm not interested. So then they won't even reply to your opener. So that's what my profile looks like, just to give you a little bit of inspiration and see, like, I'm not creating all this content, around my offer or what I do. So that's what my profile looks like. And that's how you end up attaching your page profiles to your proxies. And that's where you log in from. So let me just close this down. Go back to the training document just to make sure I'm not missing anything. So we went over where to buy the age profiles, where to buy the static proxy, the residential proxies, went over how to attach your proxies to the profiles. Oh, now warming up your profiles. I wanted to show you one other thing. So I have this IG account warm up schedule that I follow. So basically, you would just want to interact with, on for 1 hour a day on each profile. So act like a human, watch some reels, go into discovery, just act like you would normally would when you're just killing time on your own personal profile. So from there, week 1, when you bought a new account, you would follow this to a T. Same thing for week 2. Then week 3, you're really ramping up. And by the end of week 3, you're ready to send 50 messages a day. So from there, you need to use a DM automation software. So there's tons of them out there. If you Google them, they're all over the place. But the one that I like to use is called Leadbook. So if you go to Leadgram. Leadbook is for Facebook. Leadgram is for Instagram. So if you go to leadgram.app, you'll come along here. basically just fill out your information, just like you would any other site, purchase it. So what I like about LeadGram is that they often offer lifetime deals. So instead of you getting hit up with a bill every month for maybe $97 or whatever the hell they want to charge you, you own the software. Well, not own it, but you don't get a monthly bill is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, you can basically go check this out. There's tons of different automation softwares if this one isn't right for you. But that's it for the training on how to send 1,000 DMs a day without getting your accounts banned. So if you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing, dropping a like, because I'm a small channel and I'm really looking to grow. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.